pass on then to Kurt and see how you're getting on in the I-teams.
Well, I don't think your Columbia defender will be there for too long because, like I said, it's coming home.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's told him it's coming home.
I love how you two were like completely against it at the start of the tournament. It's like you flipped 180 already. It's like, we were like,
we've beaten one of the best
England
teams on the planet 6-1.
Yeah,
Why wouldn't we
Panama,
be
come
excited?
Well, yeah, exactly. Hello, me and Brett were just like, no, we think they can do well. I mean, they've got really good players, and you guys were like, no way, they don't stand a
Kane's
chance.
quality of goals just show how good Kane is. His quality of goals, penalties.
We're just so used to getting up to a tournament and thinking, oh, we're going to do really well, and then getting to the end of our tournament, like the last World Cup, we were from the opening ceremony, we were in it for 9 days before we were officially knocked out. That's the sort of thing we prepare ourselves for because we know full well we're capable of it, but we seem to be going against it. We've got out of the groups now and we'll lose in the last 16 most probably. But
now they've got our hopes up. This is when we lose.
My team's very impromptu because I forgot to do this team and also the other one of That's Who Shall Not to Be Named. So it's very sort of out there. I've got Kurtyoy in goal because I did have Neuer, and I thought I probably should change him now. He's not playing anymore, so I brought Kurtyoy in. Grankvist is in because I had, I don't know, someone else there. I can't remember who, and they've gone out as well. Oh, Kimmich, it might have been someone like that. I don't know. Yeah, Grankvist. He's taking penalties and he's a defender, so why not bring him in? World Cup because it's coming home and he's not doing too bad. I mean, admittedly, we haven't had a clean sheet yet, but I don't actually know why I keep him, to be honest. We don't get clean sheets and he's playing centre-back. He doesn't get forward, so... And he's given away a penalty, so... Yeah, that's actually unravelled.
Great logic.
There.
How not to play the game by Kurt.
He concedes penalties for our team. Gives Pickford a chance, all it does. And Arias, because I quite like him as a player. I did what most people do and scouted players on YouTube. He seemed to be all right, but unfortunately, I have to take him out next round because, like I said, it's coming home. Hazard was another later transferring along with Grankvist and Courtois, who has done all right today. Belgium, I think, had the potential to really stuff Japan, just about scraped through. And hopefully Hazard can produce it in the big game against Brazil. It's none of those teams look as if they're going to comfortably win, but I do feel like it'll be a really close game. Potentially a VAR penalty decision could go Hazard's way. Isco, I mean, he's had a phenomenal tournament and barely scored any points, so he's dead to me. Felipe Coutinho, he's through. He didn't score any points today, but he's an integral part for Brazil, and he's got the quality to fire off a long shot at any point and score. That moment of quality of a great through ball. You never know what he's going to bring, and that's the sort of the appeal of him. Cheryshev was good, and it still is good, apart from the fact he was dropped against Spain. So makes me think potentially is he going to be a viable option for the future? Because he had scored 3 goals. He was arguably their best player, maybe behind Artem Zhuba for linking play and just overall being a good one-man striker. But if Cheryshev has scored 3 goals, been phenomenal and still got dropped, you wonder, is he just out of favour in general with the manager? So that's something I'll be reviewing. Falcao's another one that's going to be coming out after this round because it's coming home. So there's no point even talking about that. He might get a goal. Might get a goal, but to be honest, if I could have 11 England players, I would. There's no point having anyone else. Literally, there's no point. There is absolutely no point. Talking about players that are going to go through to the final, Harry Kane is going to score about 10 goals, hopefully.
I got him in both teams.
he's scored goals. I mean, admittedly, Colombia, I think, are probably just better than Tunisia, but the same level as the world beating Panama. So Kane, I think he should still get a few goals. He showed with his goals, right place, right time, grabs the goals, and the 2 goals against Tunisia, the 3 he grabbed, isn't they're not phenomenal goals. They're not goals that will win goal of the tournament or goal of the season, wherever. But it's something that can't be taught, and that's what Kane brings to the team. And probably the biggest flop so far, besides the entirety of the 23 Germany players, because they were atrocious, is Gabriel Jesus. I suppose point-wise, Isco, but he's had a phenomenal tournament, so you can't blame him. But Gabriel Jesus had a phenomenal build-up. Brazil have played 4 games. I don't think he's even scored yet. I think he's registered 1 assist, and that's only because he hit a shot, I think. So he's another one that I could be potentially bringing out because he's not scoring the points I thought he would. And there's a potential if he's not scored these 4 with Firmino coming on and scoring, maybe Firmino will start against Belgium. I don't know. I don't know who the manager prefers, but Firmino's come on and scored and played well, and Jesus is yet to put the ball in the back of the net and it to be onside. I think he scored once when it was offside, but yet to register an actual goal. So overall, my team's doing all right, considering I forgot about it for quite a while.
How many points are you on in the ITeams?
I don't know. I was only going off the picture. I think Hazard's got me up to about
Hang on, I'll have a look.
5.
In our league. I'll have a look in the league.
186 I'm on so far.
Yeah.
We have quite a few players to go. So we've got Walker's 7 assists and Harry Kane's 10 goals to come in. So that's probably going to lift me up a couple of hundred points.
You and everyone else.
The team's all right. Isco will have to go.
Yeah.
Because Spain obviously are not going to win the league. It's not coming home to them. I know where it is going home though. And rather than me just saying the same things, I just say I forgot about my team. So I've not really got much else to say. I forgot to change it, and it's not too bad of a state. I don't think I have to make too many transfers. I think Isco, well, either way, it's going to be Isco going, and then it's either going to be Walker or Kane going out of the team, or Arias or Falcao. So I've got 3 new transfers to make for next time, which is a positive. I've only got 3 players to change. And maybe in Grankvist as well, but I do think Sweden should progress. But yeah, it's looking positive so far.